Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to Anno 1800. We are in the Land of Lions and today we are going to continue our quest lines here. Now, one thing to note, I recently moved and it's taken me a while to set up everything again. You might notice that I sound a bit different, and that is because the room I'm in right now, my own personal man cave, has a bit of an echo which I need to fix. I did a few things, but yeah, there's still more work to be done. Anyway, please bear with me as I fix that in the future for future videos. Meanwhile, let us continue. We have to discuss Wahadasher with Katema. We need to deliver mud bricks to repair the water temple for the upcoming festival. And as far as I know, we cannot make mud bricks. No, it doesn't seem like it. Different icon. So that means we need to upgrade these houses, right? And they have everything they need, and I do believe we are producing enough of everything. Let's have a look. Dried meat is increasing. The hibiscus tea, however, well, it is increasing, but we only have a small amount of it being made. Let's see, we have the farms over here making the tea. Let's see, you need this takes 1 minute and this takes 1 minute 30. Right, yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? So I guess if you make 3 of these, it could support 2 tea spicers. Right, so yeah, let's go ahead and try that. If we place one over here, we will turn this slightly, connect it up to the road. And then we just need a ton of fields, and hopefully we can fill up this whole, oh yeah, we can. That fills up quite nicely. Got a big old field of the hibiscus fields. Alright, so we have 3 of these, and then I guess we could do 2 of those. And we will place that on this side of the road where the water isn't irrigating anything right now. Like that. Right, so that should take care of the hibiscus, and we can wait for that to fill up a little bit more before we start upgrading the people. Now we have 78, that's not a whole lot to work with, so we might also want to build a few more houses. Let's see if we do like this. Yeah, we can build, we cannot build enough houses here, that's a bit unfortunate. Now we might want to keep this for a park, so we might want to build a few more houses over on this side. We'll build a couple of houses on that side, and then we'll let that fill up. And there we go. So while that is filling up, we need to deliver something to Wahadasher. We can take our ship back over here, and let's talk to Katema. The many or the few? Tell me then, why should I squander any more resources I need to expand my empire, just so these islanders can feast and waste their days away? It is time for such irresponsibility to change. If Enbassa is to thrive and become great, all must play their part, even Wahadasher. I will not have them merely survive. They must grow prosperous and contribute to the nation's efforts, or be left behind. Keep listening. There is land aplenty here, enough to feed the entire empire. These old stones must be torn down, and water returned to the dry lands. No longer will theirs be a language arcane to all. The time for industrious rejuvenation has come for the oasis. Now we could say this would destroy Wahadasher's unique identity, or we could keep listening. Now I'm a traveler, as some of you might have noticed, as I've discussed it in previous videos at various times. I love exploring different cultures from around the world. So in game, I also, if I can do something to save a culture, I'm going to do it. And that's also the more interesting choice here, I guess. So let's say this would destroy Wahadasher's unique identity. That is the point. Oh wait. You think their manners quaint and amusing, but they are foreign and antiquated. There is no place for an alien culture in a united and Bassan empire. In restoring the oasis and farmland, we will lift them out of poverty and make true and Bassans out of them. Keep listening. My men will be ready to start as soon as they are needed. In the meantime, I ask you to tear down those forsaken piles of stone. We will need as much ground as we can to carve the deep canals and prepare the farmland. Oh, as the Emperor commands, or I will not be part of this act of vandalism. No, we will not be part of this act of vandalism. Then let them be your burden. I will not bleed the Ambassador stockpiles any further for these ingrates and layabouts. If you so wish to keep this piece of mummified history alive, then let it be on your shoulders to not let them suffocate amidst the dust and rags of their dead land. Oh, he's angry.
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone. It may thrive, or it may fade.
Alright. So, we are now responsible for Wahadesha, it seems. We need to sail there to announce the end of Katema's deliveries of supplies. We could do that at the same time as delivering the mud bricks, however, so we might want to focus on that. And meanwhile, also, we still have the tower thing to think about. So let's see. First by the river was the zebra, I think, because I've been playing this in my free time for myself as well in a separate campaign. There I managed to solve the problem. So maybe it was a bug that got fixed in the meantime that didn't make it work. So let's see. Zebra, hyena, cheetah, lion. Zebra, hyena, cheetah, lion. And then king. There's no other tower. Actually, this is a different riddle than the one I had in my other campaign. So it's actually, it might be first by the river was the zebra who startled when the hyena giggled, when tern yelped, when the hippo erupted from the mud. So maybe hyena, zebra, hippo, cheetah. So hyena, zebra, hippo, cheetah. Hyena, zebra, hippo, cheetah. And then lion. Or maybe the lion goes first because he was sleeping and made them all tremble. Or cheetah. So we could do the other ones again after the cheetah. So what was it? This is my last try. Hyena, zebra, hippo, cheetah. Zebra. Hyena. Hippo. Cheetah. Hyena, zebra, hippo. Lion. Nope. Doesn't seem to do anything. Screw it then. It is time to upgrade the houses of our people. So yeah, we have the entertainment district, and I guess we can leave these spaces open for other surface buildings as well. So we would be wise to start upgrading around this area. So we could do 8 houses.
A new milestone.
Like that. Age of Community. We unlocked a bunch of new stuff. Got the elders. Alright. So we can build paved streets. We can make mud bricks, ceramics, tapestries, as well as a police station. So we could build a police station. Let's see. Does fit in there. That's kind of nice. We don't need it right now, but we could add it in here. Drag out the roads. Or something. Or build it here. But I don't know. Let's think about that a little bit longer. First of all though, mud bricks. So let's have a look. We need a clay collector, which requires a river slot. We need a teff farm, and both of those will make brick dry houses. So let's see, this produces every 15 seconds. That's a ton of clay. This produces every minute. This produces every minute. So we would need one of these, and this goes onto a river slot. Now we have already used 2 of these. See, this one is not at capacity yet. That one is not at capacity yet. We can actually link these up as well, and they will share the supply, which is something we have already done, I think. Yeah, connects right there. We would need a TEF farm and a clay collector. Now the clay collector, let's see, we have 2 more river slots. We have, yeah, these and this one. Doesn't really matter which one we take, I guess, though this would be a nice outcropping for a lot of farmland. So I guess we might put it over here. We will drag out the road, connect it up. Now let's see, this is true of all buildings that need to be placed beside the river. They can be accessed from either shore. If you need a street connection, for example, either side will do.
Ship under attack.
Alright, let's deal with this. Alright, we took a single shot in the New World. Let's have a look. We have more ships, right? Oh yeah, this guy is not doing anything. I don't know why we had sails in here, but I guess we can just dump them. And he's going to protect my little ships going back and forth. We have a quest line over here. Resident quest. My nieto Miguel said he was going to visit his abuelita for El Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. But boss, my Antonia, passed away years ago, and Miguel still hasn't returned. Alright, so
only a few things I remember were better
find
when I
an
was young.
Mama Coco. This is a reference to the movie, I think. The Disney movie, Coco. That's very cool. Child is looking for help at one of your chapels. Now, this town is still small enough that we only have one, so that's a pretty quick and easy quest to do. There he is.
I'm feeling really
Chemical
proud.
fertilizer affects crop farms. Productivity plus 50%, number of modules plus 25%. Ooh, that is very powerful. That is very, very nice indeed. Alright, so I don't know where to use that one yet, but we'll see. Meanwhile, back to Enbessa. We need to make the mud bricks. So also we need to take into account how many people we need. This is 35 farmers, that is fine. We need a small warehouse, which I guess we'll plop down right there at the edge of the fertilized area. They can deliver into there. And then we need a TEF farm and a brick dry house. Now we need 100 elders to work the brick dry house. We need 20 farmers. So I guess we need to upgrade at least one more house, but let's do 2. Actually, that does bring us up to 100. So TEF farm, where do we want to put that? So we have a bunch of farms over here. They all feed into these 2 buildings. We have 2 farms over here, linseed. Now I would kind of like to keep this area separate so we can have more linseed farms over here. And maybe later on there's a house or a town hall or something else that we can put there. Actually, the trade union.
A worthy gift, a comprehensive chronicle of our great land, the Epic of Lions. Come find me to discuss compiling it.
Okay, another quest. There seems to be a lot of quests in the Land of Lions. It's kind of cool, but it's also it's something that keeps you occupied for a long time. Alright, so for ceramics, now we were focusing on the mud bricks. The farms. So we could keep animals over here. We could do another farm over here, I guess. We could also make farms over here. You know what, let's do it over here for now. So we would need to get a canal to go over to this side. Let's see. Like that. This one can be dragged out as well. So this one only needs to go up to there, because then it's a maximum coverage. Right, we could go over to the side here a little bit. And from here we also need to go up there a bit. And now we could, actually no, that's the wrong place. One up to the side if I'm looking at the color differentiation. There we go. How much do we have left? 395 out of 500, so that is quite a lot. Anyway, we only need 1 farm for now. We will put a TEF farm over here. Turn it a bit. Connect up a road, which I guess we could make moving, or we could move it around this side to other farms. And then we can put down a ton of these fields. Actually, let us connect this up properly.
There's not much water nearby. Not even a stream.
Fields on fertile soil. So we have some fields here that are not fertilized with water. That is not good. Could we fix that somehow if we make another canal? Well, I'm sure we could. So if we put 2 more tiles. This is a whole new puzzle, man. It's kind of cool. And we can drag this side out a little bit further. Now we have 1 teff farm. And on top of the teff farm, we need a brick dry house, which we can put somewhere close to the harbor, I guess. It doesn't seem to have a lot of things. Alternatively, we have another small warehouse here. We could put it there as well, next to here. And this guy is not producing because the output is full. Alright, now then, as for the ceramics, we need indigo farm, clay collector, and a ceramics workshop. However, the indigo farm, we cannot make indigo on this island. So for that, oh, that is not good. We have people on the way. Let's mobilize. And we'll mobilize here as well. I thought these guys would be pretty well covered, but well, this is still going to happen from time to time. Alright, so 1 house burned down. We cannot repair it because there's a fire still next door, but we have to jump back in a second to take care of that. Meanwhile though, we need to find an island and we need some construction materials. Let's see, actually not the wood, we need the Wansa wood if I remember correctly, because we will make an embassy thing. Bit of bricks, or maybe some iron as well. I'm not entirely sure about that, but we're just going to plop it down. Now we found 1 island over here. It has lobster abundance, which our island doesn't have, taff grass and linseed. So those are all things we have. We need to do some exploring here. Alright, so we're going to discover some islands, and eventually we're going to find the islands that we want to settle so that we can start making the next products that the elders want to have. Now, let's see, they want ceramics, which is a basic need, and then they have tapestries, which is a luxury. So we need to focus on the ceramics first. And luckily, this one thing should be enough to cover our clay production for a very long time. Meanwhile, we found another small little island. They have linseed, hibiscus, and a lobster. Alright, Nimster. This island of Nimster.
They help me a lot.
Alright, so this is the other thing, by the way. If you want a town or a ship named after you, please let me know in the comments below, and I will certainly do that for you guys. Right, meanwhile, we have a ton of people. We would need a few more, however, to get access to the university. Alright, how many more do we need? 1500. We have 1316. Now we don't have farmers we can upgrade, but we can upgrade workers. And we have plenty of worker houses over here, plenty of materials. We are at maximum capacity, it seems like. Now we're making a ton of money as well, so we might actually want to consider building a depot here. Or 2. There we go. Now actually we can also change the look of the depots. So right now you can see a bunch of crates being stacked all over the place, but we can press these arrows. We can switch between this building or all the crates and outhouses. So we will put an outhouse, or not outhouse, but a warehouse, I guess, up here with a little area for unloading and loading. That looks cool to me.
Ship of the line.
Now we have a ship of the line, the Pocahontas. We have a veteran firefighter. Extinguish speed plus 50%, range plus 10%. That is quite nice. We need to unload that one.
Set sail.
We have our little Bastion, our Imperial command ship. He has a mate, but oh yeah, let's have a look at the expeditions. We have archaeological expeditions, rescue missions, and all of these other ones are a bit dangerous. So we could do the archaeological one or the rescue mission. Now let's do a rescue one. We've received news of a maritime accident. It is our duty to rescue who and what we can. We need force, navigation and naval power, and we will get specialists. Right, so that's a lot of fighting. We might want to use the Pocahontas for that. What do you have? Medicine and force. Let's see, what items do we have here? We have a bull head, right on. We have animals. We can actually also take these for expedition bonuses, which is kind of interesting. Anyway, faith, equipped in steamships, naval power 20. We could take a Jaguar. Oh, let's take care of that first. We have, oh,
Ready for a challenge.
Angarab. Alright, so these seem to be pirates in this area. We need to
On our way.
get the hell out of here. Keep exploring the rest of the islands. Let's see, what did we find here? We found deathgrass, indigo. Indigo, that's what we need. However, I also saw lobster, which we don't have. So ideally, I would find an island that has lobster as well as indigo fertilities. This one also looks very cool though, with the big lake in the middle. That's kind of awesome. Right,
Ship
he's
under
safe.
attack.
Another one.
Flagship at your service.
Alright, let's get the flagship out here. Help defend our ships. The Pocahontas, we don't need her, but we can send her over as well to take care of that ship. Hopefully we'll get there in time to save our little ship, which is on hops and schnapps assignments. Alright, so yeah, he's going away now. We can get the Pocahontas on the rescue mission.
This is the eye of the Devil's Storm.
Oh, that's good. It's 100% morale. They get the naval power, also from just the ship, I think. Highly likely, almost certain. We need force. Alright, so what can we also need rations. So this would count as medicine as well as rations. And that is kind of cool. We could take 20 tons of that. Serve a dual purpose of rations as well as in case we need a bit of medical assistance or whatever. The treasure of Sal Amidos. Diplomacy, we don't need that. Navigation. Bottlenose dolphin, we could take that one. Help us out with the navigation somehow. Don't ask me how, I don't know why. Very senior lecturer would be useful. Anything else? Crafting, we don't really need it. And it doesn't fit in the ship anyway. So as for goods, let us take a look. Yeah, we need some things for force. I think sausages. No, there was something that would get some kind of food or something that serves as food eventually. That will help with force. Hunting, crafting, naval power. We could take a bunch of that instead of the navigation. Yeah. Well, naval power is less likely anyway, it doesn't matter. We get this and it's more. Diplomacy, we would have to get rid of something. I guess, unless there's something else that takes care of, yeah, force, beef, that's the thing. So if we take out this, we don't have the rations, but if we take this, this also serves as rations. So we can take some tons of beef, I guess. And we'll see how we do. It's not the most difficult of expeditions, so it should be fine.
On our way.
Just going to take care of this little pirate ship over here.
You're asking for the cutlass.
Nice. Alright. Let's see what he dropped. We'll take it back to our town. Ooh, we found a former Corsair. Damage to steamships plus 30%, damage from ships minus 15%. That is kind of nice.
I feel it reflects the
Now we could put that on the Pocahontas as well, but nah, I think we're fine. The Promised Land. Settlers arrive in numbers to Tabarim, its illustrious doors opening to reveal a shimmering utopia. Of course, if they lived here, they'd know not to expect that, but still, growth is good. City left to burn. Yeah, that's not good. We could edit this, but I think we're fine. Back to Mbesa. Let's see, we found another island with indigo fertility, but no lobster. Spices. Oh, that's another thing apparently that we are going to need. Indigo and spices. This is a small island. Might serve its purpose well for an expansion, but then we would need another island with lobster eventually.
Competitors are now at war.
Luckily there's no timer on any of these. That really does help us out.
Ceasefire has ended.
Alright, so by now we are getting some mud bricks. And that is good. Now we could of course
Ship under
expand again. It's on the way to the... This is going to fire a couple of times. He's not going to try to take it down. He got out of the way just in time to escape another barrage. Alright, so how are we doing here, by the way? Schnapps is decreasing by -1, but that doesn't surprise me because that just might be because we sold some stuff. Soap, everything seems to be stable or going up, so that is good for us. Now, we might want to upgrade some workers, and I think we might also want to consider destroying 4 worker houses over in this area so that we can put a school there. Not the school, the university, right? Because we're going to need that one. And I think it takes about that space, so let's see. We're going to upgrade some houses over here as well. We only needed a couple more. Well, maybe a few more houses on this side. And there we go, we get the university and we can just... Wow. Okay. It's a bit bigger than I imagined.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
But we could, yeah, this is kind of why I left these houses unupgraded and decided to upgrade somewhere else, because I had a feeling, well, I knew it was big. Wasn't quite sure how big it was, but that's good. Alright, so we get another expedition, an archaeological expedition, which we're not going to go for. Now, luckily for us, we have enough building materials saved up by now because we've been busy. We can put it down over there. And now the need for all of these houses should be fulfilled quite nicely. Which means that eventually, yeah, they're going to get that last missing resident. We could upgrade them to the next tier, which we are not going to do immediately. We're going to wait it out a little bit. Alright, Mbesa. Alright, seems von Malching has arrived here. George Smith has arrived as well. Not too long ago, it seems. He's still in the process of building up. Interesting choice. These guys don't require water or what? Sangha. Right, we have another island. We have indigo, a lobster, and hibiscus. Another relatively small island. Yeah. And bees as well. That's another thing we might need eventually. Yeah, spices. Alright. Something to keep in mind. Now, as for the elders, what else do we need? We need indigo for the tapestries as well as the ceramics. So that is good to know. Eventually, we're going to have seafood. Seafood stew, in fact. Alright. Maybe there's another island over here. There might be an island over here as well, but that's close to the Pirates of Angarab. So that might not be an ideal place to build. This island would be okay for the indigo. And it is quite large. But really, I just need access to other things. I need access to indigo as well as spices. And lobster. I don't know which one comes first. I think both lobster and spices are required for the seafood stew. We have, ooh, indigo, spices, and bee abundance. We are settling this island.
Good and ready.
Let's see, where is the beach? There we go. Also a relatively small island, but there's enough building space here. But it gives us 3 things that we don't have. And then we are going to settle under another island for the lobsters. Meanwhile, we need to have a few more houses. We need to have a few more people working for the production of ceramics as soon as we get it. But this also means that now we will need to have access to the basic food production. I think they can have goat milk on any island, but what else do we need for these farmers? They need finery. And finery was made with linseed farms. So we cannot make that here. So we need to ship that over. Dried meat, we should be able to build that on any island as well. Salt works as well, so dried meat would be a good thing, but hibiscus tea is another thing that we cannot make. So finery and hibiscus tea needs to be transported from our main island to this island. Build trading post. 8 mud bricks. Oh, interesting. Luckily for us, we have that waiting for us. Alright. Now let's have a look. We cannot focus on this for now. Let's have a look at the new world. We have plenty of stuff built up over here. These guys
With just a bit more heart.
are so close to wanting beer as well as bowler hats. Now bowler hats are easy to make in this area, but beer of course is a production challenge already in the old world, let alone if we want to ship it over to this island. Or these islands, I might say. These guys are running low on fried plantains and ponchos. That is good to know. We need to fix that ASAP. Fried plantains. We can actually make that here. And how are we doing? We have no bananas, no fish oil in reserve. That fits. Put one of those. We will put a plantain, fried plantain kitchen, and then we just need another banana field here somewhere. But where? Any place might do. We can put one down over here. Fill up this weird little space. Right, where we probably will not be able to fit any other buildings anyway. Oh, wait, that we can do that one better. There's one sticking out. Wrong building. There's one space up here that we can use. Alright, so that should take care of the fried plantain problem. Then we have ponchos that we need, so 30 seconds for this, 30 seconds for that. So we need one alpaca farm. And this will be the poncho darner, I guess. Yeah, it's quite far away from the... We could put it over here. I guess we need 4. Right, so that fits. And then we just need a poncho darner. We could fit that one in the corner here. We might want to try to build a road along the back here. They might be able to use this road to transport goods from here to there, even without connection to other parts of the road. Not too sure about that, but I think it will work. Everything else though, they have a ton of. An absolute ton. That's going well. The pirates are leaving us alone. All of that is working out quite well. Alright, so we have a clipper. That is very nice to have. We might want to have... Oh, we might want to upgrade this building as well, because it seems to have a lot of things coming here. Let's just upgrade that one for 5 mud bricks. We have plenty left over for an expansion. We have 8. And that's exactly what we need. So the production of that, however, is very slow. Might want to take that into account. Let's... no, we needed 8. We'll leave 1 behind. We'll sail back up to this island. So we can use the clipper to transport 4 different things. That is extremely powerful, because we need to transport 3 different things from here and 2 different things from here eventually. So that does take care of a big problem. The bees, I don't know when we're going to need them. They're going to be there quite late, I think. Right, rescue mission still on their way. Let's have a look at the old world. Alright, so what else do they want? They want... oh, they have everything they want. We could upgrade them to the next tier. However, we have access now to a museum and a zoo. Did we start building the zoo, I wonder? I'm pretty sure we did not. And that we are going to want to, because the zoo is a powerful attraction for public mooring. So the public mooring enables visitors to make a stopover on your island when they start arriving. That is extremely good, because they will bring in a ton of money from visiting us. And the main thing, you need a high culture rating on the island. You get that from the museum, you get that from... where? Alright, so on an unexplored island, I'm guessing there is an island over here that we did not see. Or actually this one, a smaller one. For the lobster and indigo, I'm sure.
Good and ready.
We will expand to here. Alright. So let's set up a trade route.
Stop grabbing it all!
Oh, that's not good. We need to keep him as a friend. Let's create another route. We will add the mother goose. This is mother goose, right? Yes, it is. I actually can see as well, there was a little symbol there. So the shortcut for this will be N for Nbesa. And we are going to take indigo, finery. And what else did we need here? Hibiscus D. Didn't fit the rest. Hibiscus didn't fit anymore. We'll put that there. Ah, crap. We'll add island number 1, island number 2. Here we will load indigo. Unload it there. We will in Tabarim we will load. Let's have a look. We see a lot of symbols now, man. Finery, but not that much. We will do 10 tons, I guess. Unload here. And hibiscus tea. I don't know how much we'll need of that. I guess we'll do 6 tons. Might actually want to start with 6 tons here as well. Because I'm aiming to keep the population low. Now we have one more thing that we could load and unload. We could get spices, but we don't need it right now. So we're just going to leave that open for now. Click accept. And off that ship goes. Now I'm going to wait for the shipment of stuff before I make the first settlers. Or anyway, what do they need initially? They need goat milk. That's not that much. We could start off with that. So if we were going to build it, where would we put it? We will put it over in this corner maybe. We need a marketplace.
Ship under attack.
Crap.
On our way.
Not a small ship under attack. We need to take care of that. Really, we do. Also, we need some cannons on different beaches. Now let's take care of that first. We have plenty of money. We just need some more pirates taken out of here. Like if we put a cannon over here, that is one area of approach that the pirates will not be able to take anymore, because they'll just be shot out of the water. So we will put one right there. And this is another one of my islands. So this area is pretty much closed off now. And that's where the pirates seem to come from the whole time.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Did we have? Yeah, we do have a cannon tower over here. Do we have another beach? I'm pretty sure we do. Up here. Put another cannon tower up here. Just so we have some threats for the pirates all around.
New orders?
Come on. You can do it. Alright, one more shot.
Ordnance
Ship
spotted.
under attack.
And he dropped the thing. Oh, what is that? Multi-vents multi-shot mortar. Legendary. When activated, fires a barrage of 5 projectiles in an arc with each exploding on impact. Damage per shot 600. Wow, cooldown 2 minutes. That is super cool. We might want to take this one out. Put this one in. Drop the other thing off in the harbor. That is super nice. Alright, meanwhile, I almost forgot that we were doing this. Like, yeah, I'm doing something in Embessa, but what was it again? Alright, let us see. So we're just going to drag a road out like that. Hook it up. We will get some shepherd residences. Up to where it becomes fertile, I guess. And then we need a couple more. Drag a little row out like that. That should be enough for us to start making goat milk. Now these are improved by fertile soil, so we might want to put a water pump over here. Hook it up to the road. Now we'll pump out some water. Like that. Let's see. Yeah, drag it up to here. Another one up to there. I think that should be fine. We could also drag this off into the other direction, of course, but for now we need goat farm. And we don't have the tough grass anymore. Or the Wansa grass. So we could put
the settlement.
1, 2. These will take some time to build up. We need, well, yeah. Let's go to the old world. We'll build second clipper.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Oh, that's a pretty... Actually, we could try to kill this pirate. Final act of our episode here, because I've been playing for some time already. Now, this is a bit of a mess. I could have done this very differently in the end, but... Also, it's kind of cool looking, I guess. Like, it's very organic. Not really well planned out, but well, he's kind of fast, isn't he? I kind of want to use the mortar, though. Like, that's the thing. Actually, oh, there's a little pirate ship coming over here. We can take that one out. He's coming our way, and we can meet him with the wind in our sails. Well,
I seesaw between have and have not.
Everyone has everything. That is good. I'm just very curious to try this
Flagship
mortar
ready for orders.
when activated. So we just need to activate it.
Sail.
He's going to try to get away. Come on. You bastard. Are we a bit faster than him? Seems like we're gaining.
Sails.
Nah. Oh, actually, he's turning. Nice. Let's see. Oh, okay, like that.
Rudder.
Now,
So we actually need to manually aim it, but wow. Nice. Destruction quest. We can do that. Destroy 2 frigates.
To the Admiral.
Where? We have half an hour to do it, and now it's in between me and my area. The frigates, man, they're a bit dangerous. Where's that coming from? Ah, I see. We are slowly reaching the point where most of the people, they're at war with the pirates, and they have pretty good ships, which is really helpful. Now, this one ship of ours is not going to be able to take on all of those pirates. So we're just going to go back for now until we can build something else. We need probably another ship of the line. We don't have enough sails for that right now, unfortunately, but pretty soon we will. We have some time left over. Now then, once a wood. Oh man, he's so slow.
For a challenge.
Like, we have some materials, some consumer goods up in here that they need. First, and we are slowly starting to make the first once a wood. That is good. All right, so pretty soon, not too far from now, we will have enough to make a goat farm. Now let's see where. Actually, this is where the once a wood ends up. So if you build a road here, we just know that this is where the limits of the once a wood production is. There we go. And now we know we can fertilize this area for farming. These people...
Yes. I think I will invite them to the dance.
We need to have 1 or 2 more houses, I guess. Well, 2 more houses, because right now they're at 3 out of 10. So we need 5 more.
Admiral.
Meanwhile, expedition. The flower eaters. The blue flowers have put the members of your expedition into a frightening delirium. Among the tranquil villages of this delta, your crew had seen the water plants, baskets laden with flower and fruit everywhere, and had been curious to try them. You see, it does them no harm, the captain had said encouragingly, as they made friends with some locals upon the riverbank one sleepy afternoon. But not long into the delicious feast of flowers, your expedition party are experiencing a wild hallucination. So we can have the doctor intervene, but we don't have enough medicine. We can ask the locals what is happening, but we don't have diplomacy, and we can let them go with the flow. And we have faith from the dolphin, apparently.
Sickening.
The intemperance of addiction. Although they soon grow accustomed to the devilish hallucinations, your men now develop a profane appetite for the pleasures of the flower, slumber's holy balm. Procrastination and apathy towards the supposedly materialistic objectives of the expedition are the products of these indulgences. When finally dragged away from the sleepy waters, the crew weep bitterly and swear to be idle for the remainder of their commission. Oh.
Ready for anything.
That sucks. That sucks a lot. Right, so we need 1 more once a wood. And he's bringing over 5, he's bringing over 3. That is excellent. So we could build the goat farm on an area that is not irrigated, and that is fine. That actually doesn't matter. So we'll put that here, and then we could put the goat farms on the irrigated area. Except, yeah, all right, so that doesn't quite work out the way I had thought. And now we don't have the materials anymore that we need. Come on. Alright, he's... I should have just moved it. I could have moved it with the relocate option. If we put it here, it's going to cut into this guy's production a little bit, but I think that's fine. Again, this is going to be a sleepy little island. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. 1, 2, 3. Man, come on. I can't turn it like that. I'll put it there for now. And then we'll expand this ever so slightly so that this has access to water. And there's no warehouse in range. That's another thing that we need to take care of. Put a warehouse right there. Alright, well, that is it for this episode. We'll build a few more houses, I guess. Like that, because we needed the people to get access to the milk. And then the finery will be later. And the dried meats, so that's another thing we can take care of. Actually, we could build a few more houses. We have, yeah, do it like that. Anyway, I could keep going forever and ever, really, in this game. We really should not. What is going on here? Insufficient workforce, so yeah, that's being taken care of. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, below,
Construct.
a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next. That one goes to Tabarine. Last official act of the video.
Orders?
Actually, unload the ship. Anyway, you don't have to see that. It's done. See you guys later.